Hey gamers, we're back after a few months. 9B time. As some of you may have known, Ghost256 has sadly DNP'd. Nope! We'll get to your limb card at the end of the video. Sigh. And with that DNP, we're at the final 6! Just look at this cool art I made! So cool! With that out of the way, let's get the confessionals out of the way. DD Awesome said, I did it. I made it to alumni. I most likely have no shot at winning because have you seen everyone else that's still alive? That still doesn't mean I can hope for the best. For this being my second Twow ever, I'm doing really well for myself. This Twow has been a really fun ride for me. The moment on that Friday night when that arrow stopped was the biggest Twow moment thus far, other than my first prize, which was also this Twow in round 2, and my first round win in Wary Twow. I hope people continue to support me through the home stretch of this journey that I am on here. As promised, I must pay my respects to Rose for being the alumni cuck. You deserve better than that. One last message for Pink Tuna. Haha, you just got mentioned. You don't have 0 anymore. La 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 la. How dare you? Just kidding. Funo said, who wants a free hug? You're running pretty fast there. Maybe you should slow down a little bit. Maybe you should slow down a bit, dupe. Squirrel changed their book. Ta-da! Wow, what a cool book change, yep. And that was the confessionals. The last round prompt was, you're a rookie boxer looking to become a professional big leaguer. Although, this would take a long time. You feel like the opponents are a bit too strong for your liking, so you need to improvise. What will you do to sabotage the other boxers to further your chances of winning? 12 voters casted a total number of 16 votes. Thanks to Funo, Squirrel, The Gamer Squad, Everyone, DD Awesome, Spiral, Batcat, FX, Mellow, Eldon, Marbleside, and Warywit for super voting! Yeah! The winner of this round will prize, and the bottom placing Twower will not make it to the final 5. That is so sad. With all of that stuff done, let's get back to these 1x1s. Woo! As you most likely saw from last round, Funo had won the round, and they had 3 responses. Their best one was... contaminate mouthguards with skunk fumes. Opponents retch from inevitable tastes. Honestly, not too bad of a response from Funo. Do you win yet another round? Let's find out! $65.81%. Not too bad. You may win yet another round. FX is next. They had the response. Electrocuted boxing rings forces muscles to contract, causing relentless seizure. This is a dangerous way to win, but it could work. If you had the money for that, at least. Did this response end up winning the round? Not quite. 56.09% isn't too bad of a score this late in the game. Funo is safe into the final 5. The third placer, Marbleside, is next. They had the response, I'm a celebrity. Audience members help me, leaving opponents outnumbered. This was a pretty good response, and it might just maybe break the rules of boxing, but hey, who can argue against a popular celebrity? Anyways, will you place well yet again? You will! With a score of 59.62%, you are safe into the final 5 of Season 3. Great job! Squirrel is next. Will they be able to get their first round win with the response? Replacing Ghoul with doves perch on boxers, pacifying them. Honestly, a pretty smart response here. Definitely something I would not have thought of. Will this creative response lead to your first win? Well, good news and bad news. The bad news is that you didn't win the round, but the good news is that you're safe into the final 5. I think that's a pretty good exchange. The second to last contestant up is DD Awesome. They had the response: schedule opponents modeling. Not changing between improper clothing disqualifies them. Not too bad of an idea here. It's kind of confusing on how you would be able to control the opponent's modeling, but it could work otherwise. Did you make it to round 10, DD Awesome? I don't know. You did! With a score of 58.12%, you are safe into the final 5 with the rest of them. Good job! And it gets faster each episode, but we're already at the SDZ. If FX wants to survive, the next contestant up, Mr. Jellyfish 2, has to place below them. I wonder what response they have. Hey guys! You're probably wondering what you're doing here on this ugly gradient. Well, it's the new twist for the SDZ. Welcome to dun 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 dun, dun the dungeon! The stupidest name in the world. In the dungeon, we'll compare the two responses with each other in dramatic fashion, go through your best moments in the season, and we'll see who comes out on top. Let's get to it. Mr. Jellyfish's response was: stuff feathers into opponent's gloves, boxing matches, glorified pillow fights. This isn't too bad of a response, but can it beat FX's response? Let's find out. Good luck to the both of you. See you at the Elim cards. Congratulations, Mr. Jellyfish 2. You have won the round with the response: hibachi grills, chefs entertained by ice skating, blades underfoot chopping food. What? 66.88%? That's an awesome score. It seems like you've topped the other two and ended Fiona's prize streak. Jeez. FX is safe into the final 5. Man, Mr. Jellyfish, you had such a journey this season. I was honestly never expecting you to get out after all you've done this season. After winning round 1, you were solidified as one of the best Twowers we've had this season. And it was so fun to see how experimental you were with your responses, especially the microwave one response that didn't place that well back in round 7. That was one of my favorite responses this whole season. I called you the one-hit wonder because you only won 1 round this entire season, and it felt kind of tough for you to get back up to the first place spot. But don't let that get you down. Since you survived a total of 8 rounds, that's like more rounds than what 30 Season 1 contestants could have done. Thanks for playing, Mr. Jellyfish, and I hope to see you play again. See ya. Now, how do I even start with these final words for you, Ghost? I'll start off with how I was never expecting you to join my Twow in the first place. It seems as if you were just a creative Twower when you joined the community, and you were dominating other Twows. So I was honestly surprised to see you sign up for the season in particular. And you certainly lived up to the expectations since you had gone to win 2 rounds in a row, which is honestly a really difficult task to manage. Even though you were the last ones to respond each round, you always had great responses to show. That is why I called you the Powerhouse Squared, since Meowie Cat was already a powerhouse, but I think you deserve the title as well. It sucks to see you get out to DNPing, and I was so sure that if you didn't do that, you would have made it to the end, and you could have won. Thanks for playing, Ghost, and I hope to see you play again. See ya. Here's the original leaderboard! Whoop! Stat time! Yay! Funo won yet again. Me. Just kidding! Let's look at that leaderboard again. The scores were really close this time around for some reason. That's cool, I guess. Here are the least and most controversial responses. And that's all the stats, because, you know me, I'm lazy, and I couldn't think of anything else. So let's see the list of contestants. Here is the list of the current and eliminated contestants. Good luck to the contestants still in. Congrats to the Final 5 for making it to the Final 5 of Slime Twow 3. Final 5. Let's head on to round 10. The 10th round prompt is, as a museum guard, it's your job to protect the artifacts and keep them in shape. But when you weren't looking, one artifact got swooped from the museum, and it's about to open. You can't get fired from this single mistake. You need a solution. What will you do to not make the incoming guests notice you're bad at your job? You have until August 11th at 6 p.m. CST. It's already August. That is crazy. And for Funo, you get 3 responses for next round. Yay! See you guys in round 10, where we get into the double digits of rounds. That's crazy, guys. I can't believe it. I don't know what else to say, so,